Evening all, my name's Moose Cooper. How the devil are you all this fine day? This is the Thors podcast episode, I think, 13, entitled From Hell. We had a week off last week, which was completely unplanned, but, it gave us a little bit of time to recharge, have a break, spend time with family on the usual Wednesday show time slot. So it was all fun, but hey, we're glad that we're back now. Right. 3 people in for this show this fine evening or morning, depending on whereabouts on the planet the be. So I'm going to bring in the main guy first, Mr. Alex Whiteley.
Hey!
Hi.
Hey!
Hi. How the
I'm
devil are
walking
you?
here.
I'm walking here.
I'm walking here. How are you?
How are we?
You good?
I'm good. Yeah.
Very good. We've lost
you're back at work now and stuff?
Mate, yeah. Kind of still hobbling around a little bit. It's weird, right? I'll get up and I'll be like, oh, this is absolutely fine. Let's do lots and lots of stuff. And then I'm just like, oh, no, it's actually really painful still. It's, well, at least I can drive. I can drive and stuff now. So,
you're no longer confined into the space of your own home.
No. Right, guys, if you're watching this on YouTube, by the way, I want you to subscribe. Hit the subscribe button because we do bring you some great content. Even if it's just Thorskin, we bring you great content. But You Suck Alone's got some great videos attached to it, some great interviews. And we work hard to entertain you. And the least you could do is hit subscribe.
Hit subscribe. Smash that bell. Destroy that share button. Like, comment, stalk, all those usual internet phrases and taglines.
We were just at a pre-show. We had loads of viewers, literally double figures, and now we've lost them all. I think the pre-show is probably really damaging to the main show.
Yeah, probably. We'll probably have to do it in the future where it's all one show in the center. We just go on a quick hiatus.
Idea, actually, it's a really good idea. And then maybe the pre-show we can be like, well, if you want to listen,
just make it like, it's a learning experience when you start doing new things like new shows and stuff. You need to figure out what works, what doesn't. So training brahing.
Somebody tag Kenny Aldrich on the show, please, because he's just messaged on the previous pre-show. I'm here, you twat. Ryan, if you know Kenny, just give him a quick tag in this. Tell him to get in here. Right, so we've got some great stories. George has disappeared. I don't know where he's gone.
He's getting his drinks.
Yes, he's getting his drinks. He's pouring some sake, and his wife's probably going, George, it's way too early for sake. We've got a little daughter now to look after. You got to behave yourself. And he's probably like, well, fuck you, boff. That's what's happening with George right now. He's laughing in the background. He's like, no. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. George Lugo.
Hi, Georgie.
Hello. But
Hello.
Yeah, she's definitely upset, but not for the reason you think.
Oh dear.
I forgot to put gas in her car.
Oh,
and she had to go to the doctor this morning. So she's a little upset.
I could have got stranded in the desert, right? I could have got stranded in the desert because of you.
In the desert, yeah. We live in the city, like.
We don't know where a doctor's is.
Why would you be in the desert?
Yeah.
Right? She's looking for spots to bury me, is what it is.
Oh, right, guys, we're gonna get straight into it because it's been a crazy, and I do want to finish this under an hour and a half because otherwise I won't be able to watch Moon Knight tonight and be well annoyed.
Okay.
Well annoyed. We lost a legend yesterday, an absolute legend of comedy and a genuine hero of mine, especially me and Moose are working on our voice acting stuff at the moment. And it doesn't come more iconic as a voice actor than Gilbert Gottfried.
Oh, God,
I am so devastated that he's passed away. He had a rare heart disorder, apparently, a myotonic dystrophy.
It's sad. It is sad.
It's a muscular disorder, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, is it muscular? I thought it was a heart thing. Sorry.
What's all of your favorite piece of work that he's done?
Obviously, I love Iago. Aladdin.
It goes without saying.
Yeah.
I mean, I grew up in the 90s, obviously, and I watched a lot of old movies, and Problem Child was one of my favorite, and he was always so awesome in there, Iago's
Mine's
great.
got to be
Yeah.
mine's got to be him reading 50 Shades of Grey. That is the funniest fucking thing I've ever seen in
Oh
my
yeah,
life.
that's pretty fucking funny. Yeah, what was that for? I forgot what show he did that for. Jimmy Kimmel? No,
Something like that.
yeah, it was.
It
a
was
night
some.
show.
Yeah, I was listening to it. It's like they should legit audiobook this, like the entire fucking
The
thing.
whole thing.
Yeah.
Um,
Stephen Fry, eat your right out.
So lockdown was obviously we all had varied lockdowns and stuff, and I was still going to work, and it was still kind of depressing, really, because we couldn't really do an awful lot. But I do, and if you remember rightly, I was technically homeless, staying at my mother-in-law's, kind of really anxious about what we are going to be doing, and him reading out WAP was, I shared it on the group. It was one of the greatest things I've ever seen, and I think. I can't remember if it was Bert Kreischer or Dave Chappelle. There was like a tribute comedy thing on TV. It was over last year or late the year before. And Gilbert Gottfried got on stage and he looked jaundice. He looked like he'd lost loads of weight. He looked really ill. He did a quick set, and he got a standing ovation at the Improv. I think it was
nice.
I think there's a few people that knew what was going on. I'm gonna you guys keep talking while I share the show, because
sharing the show out.
Sharing the show.
Yeah.
So we were aboard a boy here. Georgie is a father yet again. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes, I've been. I also technically became a father again this week when my cat decided to explode at 6:30 in the morning. It's there happily, nice, snoozing away in bed, and all you hear is the wife going, "Where's Scott? She's at him." What? Okay. Lifting the bed up because she's decided to go under there. So, for fuck's sake, it's well too early for this shit. Oh,
that's funny.
So now there's just a box.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see it.
There.
I see it.
Just full of tiny fucking cats. Being quite respectfully quiet as well. I appreciate it.
They're sleeping, so
they do a lot of that. They're not very interesting creatures. A lot of sleeping.
Right? They sleep like 14 hours a day.
I think so. Living the life, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Just boob sucking and sleeping. Babies, man. That's what
boobs. Are we allowed to call them boobs on cats, though? Look at the titters of that.
Are you beatboxing or something?
You get the milkers on those things.
Yeah. Hey, nice titties. We have some fun games. And ...
So is he like showing off his hat? What's going on here?
Hello. What is it?
I'm just sharing the show. I'm sharing the show because we lost we lost everybody. We had really good people, loads of people coming in, and now. So if you're watching this, all one of you, share the show, invite people in. I called today's show From Hell because obviously the trial between Amber Heard and Johnny Depp is now going ahead. I was watching a bit of it. It's like America do this weird thing where they're like, you want to watch while someone's life gets torn apart by the feudal system.
Yeah, that's not anything new though.
We don't do that in the UK.
They've been doing that in America forever.
I remember the Pistorius trial in South Africa. That was like televised to shit, wasn't it?
Yeah. It's gross. I mean, people are curious and they want to know what's happening with like celebrities, but they don't stop to think that they're people too. They don't really want to do that, but they're in the public eye, so it's kind of like they don't really have a choice.
And I see you guys watching on YouTube as well. Make sure you subscribe. Hit that subscribe button, guys. All right, okay. So yeah, it's a weird thing. I hope that Johnny gets I've been arguing a lot on Facebook. I try not to. I try to stay away from it all, but
it's a losing battle, sir.
Goddamn keyboard warriors.
Well, they're talking about this new Fantastic Beasts movie with Mads Mikkelsen. And I'm like, okay, it sounds like it's amazing. It sounds like it's great, but I'm not fucking watching it.
It's fantastic.
It's fantastic.
Yeah,
because
I ain't gonna go out of my way to see it.
it might be the best
Definitely not.
movie ever made, but I'm sorry, but I'm really disappointed in how the media have dealt with this because
Massively.
the people are like, this is bullshit, right? And they're quite openly talking about how this has been dealt with wrong. Johnny Depp has definitely got a reason to sue. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Like Warner Brothers, I'm talking about. Don't sue me, Warner Brothers. I'm talking.
Hypothetically. Hypothetically.
Because if he's going to get fired, then Amber Heard should be too. So nobody should be fired until it's America's weird, man. They're like, you're guilty until proven innocent. We're going to throw you, lock you up, turn you into a monster in the press, and then we'll disassemble your life in court in front of cameras.
I suppose when it comes to things like movie studios and stuff like that, there's something going to be in the contract where it says if you come into controversy and stuff, we have to let you go. It's probably
It's a bad image
pre-written.
Yeah, it's a bad image
but she should have been fired from all the projects as well, definitely.
Yeah,
and then
so
never
for that reason as
again.
well, I won't be watching Aquaman 2. But more hypocrisy in Hollywood. All of my stories today, by the way, and I did message Ben, our good friend Ben Gummery, a huge shout out to him because I've been busy doing other shit. I really have. So I've been kind of neglecting the USUC fan page. But Ben has been posting loads of great stories on there, so thank you, Ben. So all of my stories are coming from his website, Indie Mac User. And this one here is the Academy has banned Will Smith from the Oscars and events for 10 years following Chris Rock's slap. 12 days after Will Smith slapped and screamed profanities at Chris Rock during the 94th Academy Awards ceremony, the Academy of Motion Pictures, Arts and Sciences has ruled that Smith, who was presented the best with the best Oscar later that evening, has been banned from returning to the Oscars or attending any Academy events for the next 10 years. Thoughts on this, guys?
Jeez. 10 years is a long time.
Yeah,
That's a long time.
it is. But hey, if you can't do the time, don't do the crime. Is that the saying?
What's really like kind of annoyed me about this? Will Smith, when I was a kid, right? I used to like Will Smith because you weren't supposed to like him for his music. That is, I always used to think it was really clever that he didn't swear and he kind of just danced around all that shit, right? I thought it was really intelligent. So he's worked really hard keeping a squeaky clean image, and in literally a microsecond, his whole reputation is gone.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I kind of struggle with that a little bit, really. I really do, honestly, because he was always a role model of mine.
Yeah.
But
I think he had a moment of weakness, and definitely he was in the wrong.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, we should. I think everyone deserves like a second chance, especially being in the public eye. Like I mentioned earlier, like those actors are put under such pressure that they have to have this great public image, and I'm sure he's been dealing with shit for his entire life. He's been a child star and everything. He's got issues with his family, not to mention his own personal, probably like self-fighting issues, but it just all came out, I'm sure, and like he just couldn't contain it. So, I mean,
well, I do
believe in second chances, and that he should at some point in time be welcomed back, at a shot of redemption.
I think
in about 10 years.
No,
10 years time, sir.
I
do think
he doesn't have to be part of the Academy to still do his job and make in fairness over the last 10 years quite mediocre films. But like he was walking away from it anyway.
It's at this point where Netflix goes, we'll have you.
No, they've put his film on hold.
I don't know. I think
they've put a project of his on hold.
Okay. My problem with this is, right? My problem with this is there are much worse things going on in Hollywood, right? That Epstein book is full of some of the biggest stars in Hollywood. They still talk about Polanski's fucking movies as if this is the how-to of movies. Roman Polanski was a fucking monster. He was a pedophile, and he shouldn't be talked about at all, like ever. Like his movies should be gone. A bit like what was that fucking Welsh band? The guy that
Lost
wanted
Prophet.
to fuck Lost Prophets, right? Lost Prophets, one of the best bands in the world at the time. Guy wanted to fuck babies. I don't listen to Lost Prophets anymore.
I wanted to fuck babies.
Oh yeah. Yeah. He's sick individual.
Yeah.
So hopefully one day he stands on a rooftop,
Or he's thrown off it. Either or.
So my problem with this is, if you're going to treat Will Smith like that, treat the others like it. That is my issue. 10 years out of the academy, I think it's harsh. I think, yes, he should be charged. Yes, there should be some sort of like, obviously this is bad what he did. Oh my god, it's terrible. But to take an actor like Will Smith out the academy for 10 years, like,
he might get time off for good behavior. You never know.
Moose, you can go next to your story. I forgot to put your screenshots in the thing. So do you want to share your screen for your next story?
Yes, I'll just bring one.
Smithy Loud said Moose likes Lost Prophets.
Fuck you, Mike. I hate you and your face.
Do you know when phones were like, oh, you can put like 90 songs on your phone, like back in the day? It's like what, 3 albums or something?
Yeah.
Airport forced to shut as plane snaps in half after landing.
I fucking saw this and I was like, no.
Snaps in half?
Oh, you're like, this thing is fucked.
Is this before takeoff?
After landing.
After landing, okay.
Look at this thing.
Oh, fuck.
Have you got the video there? The video is nuts because it literally just goes. It's like
video.
Fuck you.
Oh, we might have it. Oh, advert. DHL, man, always on time.
I love it. Yeah, this is the reason why we're going to Alton Towers next week.
I wanna know how that plane was loaded. If it was like, if it snapped
badly. No, in DHL, there was just a man in the back just throwing boxes in.
This is why Fast and Furious movies are definitely full of shit, because like, can you imagine like trying to drive a fucking like 4-ton fucking Jeep out of the back of a plane?
Yeah,
goes, fuck
right?
You.
Plane's like, we're not capable of doing this, you asshole.
This plane wasn't even capable of doing one of the things it was built to do: fly and then fucking land.
Nuts.
Come on, what the hell is this video? This
If he's
advert
laughing his
is.
face off.
Yeah, he freaking would be. Oh, how's your new Lost Prophets tattoo there, Mike?
Oh, shit.
Right, okay, so years ago, I got a
Somebody has
microphone.
to have a Lost Prophets tattoo, right?
I got a microphone in the end, but I wanted to get a sleeve of all my favorite things, almost like like a Scouts badge.
Yeah.
Like
I know what you mean.
Circles of my favorite things, and I want.
Are you gonna do like a completely like inked in sleeve, or are you gonna leave some skin?
I don't know. My idea was just to have like orbs, and inside the orbs or badges or whatever, like the Foo Fighters logo or the Kevin Smith fucking thing. I don't know, whatever. But then you get like the Foo Fighters fucking logo, and then one of them turns out to be a fucking monster. Do you know what I mean? You just don't know, do you?
You never know. I mean, that's the way it goes. All these things, they stay hidden. They stay hidden, and then like they'll come to the surface one day, and you're like, God, fuck! Now I got to go get it removed. No, but I've been wanting to get a sleeve, and I saw a really cool idea for like getting like, because I want to get a bunch like you want to get all the shit that actually means something. And I saw a layout where someone put all the shit that they liked, but like into a comic strip. So it wasn't like a complete, like a sleeve. There was like space for the skin, but it looks so cool.
Yeah.
Like, it was in a strip.
I had a mate in college who did comic book panel stuff. It is
so cool. Yeah.
The lady that designed that for me, the microphone, Jess from Vanitas Tattoos, she's amazing. She made this sleeve, and she was going to do all that for me for the same price as this. And so she designed this thing, and she was like, "Do you like this?" And I wasn't too fond of it. And I was kind of like,
it's always the worst.
And she showed me this thing, and she was like, "Do you like this?" And I was like, "Not great." And she just went, "Okay, let's go." She literally just swiped off on the fucking damn thing. I was like, "Ooh, she's amazing. She's fantastic."
We have,
well, they want to make sure that you're happy with it. That shit's on you forever.
Well, she knows that.
I always feel bad flipping like after they place the stencil on you, and it's just like, I don't like it there, even though like you're completely allowed to change it. I have found the video, by the way.
Go on, then let's play it. Let's play it.
See it.
I'm just getting to the bit where interesting shit happens, because if it's
Okay.
just the plane just existing,
It's about right where you're at.
Yeah.
Is it though? Because it's just fucking off.
It's like now we're at the baggage claim.
Oh, okay.
Take it back now, y'all. One hot this time.
So the plane has already landed. It's coming down the runway at the moment. You've got emergency vehicles already there. Maybe they knew that something wasn't right.
Okay.
And then his inner boy racer decides to come in out of nowhere. As he does a pure 180 in his plane, skidding around the corner.
What the? We need some like
handbrake turns a plane.
We need some. We need some. Like,
it's down.
oh my god!
It's
oh shit!
and one of the Autobots are coming to rescue. It just looks like someone's plane has sunk.
It does, yeah.
Wow.
Is there an explosion?
Fair play.
It was an explosion, right?
It's an invisible
it just-
kaiju.
it just
stepped on it.
Was just like, fuck it, I'm out.
That's nuts.
It just
at it.
folded like it was
Wow.
made out of. Just folded like it was made out of fucking paper mache.
Is there anything else on that article? I kind of want to know what was in there that caused that.
Let's have a look. Airport. It was cargo aircraft, DHL, so it's everyone's orders and stuff like that. There was a failure in the hydraulic system. How the hell would a failure in a hydraulic system mean that the plane just goes, nope, you know what, I'm just fucking off into? It was only in the air for an hour and then had to like get the fuck out of Dodge.
At least they were able to land it.
Yeah.
The guy did an amazing job. I've got like,
that could have happened in midair.
Props where it's
they would
fucking due.
Yeah. No props.
it was just full of
people's
people's loot crates and shit. Well, look good.
Yeah. So god damn it, I'm not getting my T-shirt this week. Fucking
God.
DHL.
Yeah.
Amazon Prime 1-day delivery, my ass. Yeah. Yeah, there was a catastrophe. The plane broken off. Fuck off, did it? Yeah.
People don't care though. They literally don't care. And that's fucking. It's so sad. So, like the plane
Even the
crashed, so, like, I
plane
don't give a
itself
fuck.
didn't give a shit, because if he did, it would have like gone out in a blaze of glory. It's just like, oh, I'm just so tired.
Yeah, there'll be an investigation into that, I'm sure, because if it's a certain model of plane that might have issues in the future, sorry, they will definitely have to look at that. Absolutely.
Boeing 757.
Boeing 757.
Mm-hmm.
Bloody
Been known for being shite.
Yeah, so those are specifically for cargo, aren't they? 757s.
Yeah.
Do you know what we're getting used to though in the world? We're getting used to hapless remakes. One after the other, reboots, remakes, resurgences of things. And George has brought a story today that illustrates another one. Spy Kids reboot heading to Netflix with Robert Rodriguez. I saw a thing as well today about Disney Plus National Treasure. They're going to be making a series of that.
Yeah,
they've
Cage,
done
isn't
Saved
it?
by the Bell. They've done fucking Bel Air. They've done fucking everything.
Yeah, I don't know how I
Nothing's
feel
original.
about this project, man. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, Spy Kids is like, I grew up watching that, and they got a bunch of. It's a silly movie. It's definitely not
massively.
It's not a good movie, but it's fun. It's a silly, fun movie. It's a silly, fun movie, and I love Robert Rodriguez.
It's one of those films that like you can throw on for your kids.
Yeah,
and
you
then
can throw it
just
on,
be like,
and then you could just chill and watch
that's not it.
It's not that big a deal.
I'm watching this shit too.
Yeah, but I feel like why would he reboot something that was like, it wasn't even like a big massive hit? You know?
Money.
But I mean,
Yeah, but it's Netflix, so
I
isn't it?
guess, but I mean, I never really took Robert Rodriguez for that type.
A
where
movie
he
director.
No, where he would cave into like money just because like he could make money, but like basically destroy his legacy that he made with that.
Is he the guy that did Alien versus Predator? No, Robert Rodriguez.
Robert Rodriguez do Alien vs Predator? He did
I don't think so.
From Dusk Till Dawn. He did
Yeah.
he did the Grindhouse film with Tarantino, the Planet Terror. He's done a bunch of films, you know. He's done a bunch of
the
films.
original Spy Kids films.
Yeah.
Alita, Battle Angel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I'm really gutted about at the moment is I really want to go and watch Sonic 2 because it looks awesome.
Yeah, me too.
It's done really well, but I'm
It's
skint.
going to be ones that I'm not going to go see.
I'm gonna go watch that.
Oh, like I'll do the same as I did with the first one. I'll see it when I get a chance to, and I'll probably enjoy it as a good romp.
It's a good romp.
I think it's
A good old romp.
as a video game movie. I think it did pretty well for Sonic.
It was one of the best video,
It's one of
best
the best
performing
video
video
games ever
game.
made.
Yeah.
You know?
70 million, I think, in its first.
Do we think that the original design was on purpose?
Oh,
The whole thing just to
I
get
don't
a
think
little
so.
bit more
No.
clout.
I don't think so because
because it's a huge risk to take.
yeah,
Huge risk. Because then you do that and people aren't even interested, and you're like, oh fuck, they don't care, guys.
that could have backfired for sure.
Yeah,
Unless they paid
Sonic
people.
fans weren't going to care. No. them guys are like elitists.
Yeah.
Speaking about remakes, there are some that do draw the attention and they do look like they'll be fucking awesome. Apparently, Peacock is making a live action Casper series.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts? And this is again from Indie Mac user, where we get all of our geeky news.
I saw this the other day too. To be honest, I'm interested. I really enjoyed the live action movie. I saw some of the cartoons when I was a kid. That's a little bit before my time, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm definitely down. I kind of wish they really expanded more in the series, but like not like B movie because they did after this movie, they did a bunch of B movies. There was like Casper meets Wendy, Casper, like Halloween Town and shit. Like, yeah. So I think if they just take they have a bigger budget and to have better writing, there's a lot they can do there with that.
This is even though like Casper was my first film I saw in cinema, and
that was your first one.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I would have been what? When did it come out? 93.
93.
Mine was the DuckTales movie.
DuckTales.
Scrooge
95. So I would have been 5.
Okay.
Or 4, depends when it came out. This is the biggest thing I do not give two hoots about at all.
I think it's good because in a way,
it was 30 years out of date when the original film came out.
Oh, for sure. I mean, so now we're 60 years.
Then we're 60 years later, and like the only people who give a crap are people like us three.
Yeah, because the other generation's all dead. So
now, unless they flipping Sabrina the Teenage Witch it like they did on freaking Netflix,
that would be sweet.
That'd be interesting. That would be an interesting turn on it.
Watch that.
I've seen a couple of
Sabrina the Teenage
seasons.
Witch, the live action TV show is that's a good reference because they did that justice. Like it's not like comical or anything like the TV show was. They took a different route, but they got successful writers. Everything pans into place. Everything links up well, and it's the perfect ratio of like family and eerie. You know?
Yeah.
Do you know what I think we need?
Nostalgia.
What we need in the movie world is we need to give someone, I don't know whether it's a Taika Waititi or a Ryan Reynolds or I don't know who the fuck ever, but give them the license, and I know it would never happen, to go into any universe of anything and merge movies together. I really want this to happen. You know, can you Casper the Friendly Ghost, the Ghostbusters? Don't do it, guys. You know, or you can mix movies together and you can like have versus movies, a bit like what Warner Brothers did with like, Batman versus the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, or
well, I mean that happens in the comic books. So I mean,
there's a film as well, the animated movie, the Batman. Versus
like the DC versus Marvel comic book runs were always quite interesting. That's something that'll never happen.
Give me some of that, man. Give me some of that. I don't give a shit.
Absolutely,
we're never going to get any of that.
In write and direct it. But it'll never happen because
They're gonna run into the same issues that they had with like Who Framed Roger Rabbit when Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck were on stage. Like they wanted equal screen time.
Yeah,
You know, so that's the thing.
which they did. By they giving them a grand total of not a fucking lot.
They did, but like they had to fight for that. They really had to fight back and forth in order to get that, because each one was vouching to get more than the other. You know, but
which is fair. Which is fair.
It's fair, but I mean,
but no,
What do you think,
something like that would be interesting.
Are you up for a Spy Kids reboot or a Casper reboot? What are your thoughts on that? Moose, have you got another story to share with us?
Is it not your go?
No, mine was
I'm taking the mic. Right. My next one will be Netflix show abandons kids as young as 2 in public.
I literally was watching this with my wife last night. So, Old Enough is like a TV series that only had 1 season in Japan, and apparently that's kind of common practice.
One and done kind of thing.
Show.
No, like with kids, they start kids.
Oh right,
not necessarily
the wrong end of that stick.
Yeah, not necessarily like 2, but they'll send kids off to like run errands and do things as young as like 5. You know.
Well, I mean, when we were like 9 or 10, we were always sent down to the shops to pick up our mum fags and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but I mean, two is a little bit extreme when I was like watching that show. But if you watch the show, like I was watching it last night, like there's camera people everywhere. They're completely supervised.
Yeah, I know. It is the complete opposite of abandons kids.
Yeah,
I think it's more like a Big Brother exercise, isn't it? It's more like let's see what this kid does. Let's see how he reacts to shit.
That's exactly how it is. Yeah,
they did it years ago on an American channel. I can't remember what it was. Can't even remember what it was called. I'll try and find it in a sec. But they literally took 20 kids and put them on an abandoned ranch,
like Lord of the Flies style.
Yeah, straight up.
If we survive. They didn't tell the owner of the ranch, and he was like, "What the fuck is going on here?
Get off of my land!"
Why is there 30 kids knocking around?
Right. Chasing them with the shotgun.
Kids Nation. It was called Kid Nation. 40 kids thrown into a ranch, and that they turned it into a civilization.
That's a lot of fucking kids.
Yeah, and then but you know, 0 parents, no one had to deal with that bullshit. And they were like voted off every week.
That's horrible for a child to go through.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, the whole nation voted you off, you little fuck. Off you go.
Wow.
Enjoy life.
Right.
A YouTube.
Right, here we go, Billy. Get the fuck off the island.
Off you fuck.
Take your animals and get the fuck out of here.
The JonTron show on YouTube did a 2-part miniseries on it last year. First one, he's just talking about the show and breaks it all down and like, what the fuck is this? And then the second one, where he gets one of the kids in now that they're fully grown and has a flipping interview with them and shit like that.
Okay.
Dude, that's just weird.
You can read that, Moose, because I can't.
As long as they don't leave the kid at Neverland Ranch, MJ might think he struck gold.
Swing.
My wishing tree.
Oh God. George,
yes, sir.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I completely. I was about to bring up my story then by accident. Sherlock Holmes. Did you enjoy that? Did you enjoy watching the Robert Downey Jr.?
Okay,
Yes,
so I enjoyed
fan.
watching the first one a little bit more than the second one, which I think was Game of Shadows. It was not bad.
Yeah.
But I kind of felt like they definitely went over the top with it. I think if they would have dialed it back just a little bit, it would have been perfect.
I can agree with them.
They made the villain just a little too crazy. You know, they should have just dialed it back just a hair.
Well, Moriarty, you know? They made Moriarty a little bit too crazy.
A little bit too crazy.
He's literally.
I'm
know,
a
that's a stretch.
massive fan
I
of
know. What I'm
Downey
saying is a
Sherlock.
stretch. No, but I actually enjoyed him as Sherlock. I was actually impressed he could kind of do like a British accent. I didn't really think he could.
He did
You know?
one.
Yeah, he just did American quietly.
Did you watch?
Yeah.
Did you watch Doolittle?
I did not.
Yes.
It's not really.
It's not. It's not amazing. I'd
It's
say
awful.
I'd say it's probably a D. I'll give it a D. Like rating.
I refused to watch it because they gave away one of the biggest things they shouldn't have given away in the trailer with the dragon. Go fuck yourself.
Right, yeah.
How fucking dare you?
But that being said, Robert Downey Jr. with the Welsh accent, I thought was really good. I really liked his accent.
Yeah, his accent was pretty solid.
Well, he's a
For an
professional
American,
actor.
I'm
I
going to do a
hope he
Welsh
can do some.
accent.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Do you know how Welsh people speak, George?
The closest thing I could think of is Christian Bale. I mean, I rarely even get to hear him in his own accent.
Or Tom Jones. He's got like a
Tom
proper
Jones?
Welsh accent. That's not just Rastafari. I'm really sorry, guys. I lived in Wales for a
Tom
large
Jones,
majority of my life.
big
and I
time
still
Tom
struggle with
Jones.
the Welsh
He's
accent.
got the Welsh accent.
If you're tuning in right now, I am not being horribly racist right now. I'm just
Yes,
trying
you
to-
are. Not on purpose.
Maybe to the
Yes,
Welsh.
you are.
Maybe to the Welsh. Wales are
It's all
tuning
right.
in
They've
right
only
now
just
going,
discovered fire. They haven't got the internet yet.
You couldn't.
You just shit at the Welsh accent.
how dare you?
Okay, that was all right.
Now you sound like Hermie from
Bastard.
fucking Futurama.
Bastard, you've gone back to be a rast.
What I thought was a bit odd with the Sherlock films was the fight scenes, because even though Sherlock is a detective, he's kind of like can think things through, but like being able to like figure out a fight.
Yeah, the slow down thing of
I
being
liked
able
them.
to
Did that
break.
really
It was a brilliant idea.
Yeah,
And
great.
it very much gave inspiration to when the Sherlock show came out, of how things were broken down and stuff like that.
Yeah. Cumberbatch,
Yeah,
right?
Yes.
Yeah, come about.
That's a
I
really
like.
good. That's a really good fucking show. If you guys haven't watched it, you should check that out. It's really good.
It's fucking
episode
brilliant.
is like each episode is like watching a movie. It's fucking great.
It's
It is.
fantastic.
It rightfully put Cumberbatch on the map.
Yeah.
And as well, like this is why I loved House, because I obviously House is a really old show, but I watched
Love House.
I watched Sherlock,
Yeah.
and I was kind of like, he's got that House thing about him where you just be like, straight to your face, you're really dull and boring. Don't like it,
Yeah.
you know. And I love that, and that's what they try to do with House, and it's kind of like Benedict Cumberbatch. I imagine went and watched a few episodes on House and was like, yeah, I'm going to do this.
Yeah,
Like,
that'll
it's gonna
do.
be dry as fuck. Yeah,
That'll do.
And
Take that.
yeah.
Yep. And oh, thank you.
I
I love the thing with House, how the casting director wanted 0 non-American people in the show, and when they cast Hugh, they
Yeah.
legit thought he was American. That's brilliant.
They thought
Like-
Hugh Laurie was American.
Yeah, straight up. They had no idea he was
Wow.
British because he
then
just
it's all-
walked in with his accent going. He was
Oh, I didn't-
already
I
technically
didn't know
in
that.
character when he walked in. It's like,
And then
fuck,
if you've seen
it's
episodes of
fucking Hugh
Blackadder-
Laurie.
Yeah.
What kind of rock are you locked under if you don't know who fucking Hugh Laurie
Yeah.
is?
Exactly right. Like that's fucking Hugh Laurie. How do you not know who that is?
God,
Blackadder or Bean? Would you go for?
Blackadder,
Blackadder.
Blackadder 2.
Yeah. I love
Blackadder.
Yeah,
Blackadder is the historical comedy starring Rowan Atkinson. He was just
and everyone else who was ever an actor
bastard.
in Britain.
and you had like Stephen Fry and Hugh Laurie. And
Brian Blessed.
He was a bit of an idiot. He was a bit of a blithering idiot. And very much like the accent he did in Stuart Little. That kind of really posh.
Oh, okay.
That was kind of like how he was. So when he
Okay.
was House, I was kind of like, this isn't the same guy. What the fuck have they done to Hugh Laurie? But he's fantastic.
Okay.
But he did things with Fry and Laurie that was quite similar to that kind of straight edge character, but with a hint of comedy underneath it.
Yeah.
So like he's always shown his acting props, but House was fucking phenomenal.
I thought I after watching House, I was like, I don't know how he's looking now and how he is now, but he'd make an amazing Rick Sanchez. Straight up, like deadpan to your face, Holy fucking shit, Morty! Like, if you could do the accent, it'd be perfect. But
I to be honest, I think he would be a really good Rick Sanchez. Yeah.
but
Actually,
Robert
yeah,
Downey-
looking at a couple of photos, I think he's looking more like a good Jerry.
Life is epic, and
I don't know what he I haven't seen him in a while. What does he look like now? Can you throw it up?
Working on it, working on it,
Is he walking
working
with a
on it.
cane now? Is he walking with a cane, or was that for?
I think
Or
it
is
was
that just for house?
He's
He does
looking a
look
bit
like
old,
Jerry.
bless him.
He does
Yeah.
look like Jerry.
Yeah,
He's,
but I mean,
he's
Rick-
definitely a Jerry.
But Rick Sanchez is 70 years old in the show, so I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, so you just get freaking Dr. Brown to freaking play his bit.
No,
they did that thing. They did that teaser thing where
They
What about
did,
Willem
and he wasn't
Dafoe?
good.
Willem Dafoe
He wasn't-
Willem Dafoe.
Willem Dafoe, that'd be interesting.
Ooh, yeah, that'd be good. Ooh,
The voice is a
good
little
show.
crazy though. His voice.
I'm something of a Sanchez myself.
honey.
I'm something of a scientist myself.
I always give these little pictures funny names, but this one is called Mehnosaurus Rex, and it's a
Okay.
screenshot from Jurassic World Domination, again from Indie Mac User. If you need all
Another
your
one.
geeky news, go make sure you go there. So this is Jurassic World Domination is heading for the big screen in June 10th, 2022. And this
Oh.
weekend, a brand new image from the franchise's latest installment has been released by Empire Online. This image features a Gigantosaurus, aka Giga, below,
Giganotosaurus Rex.
which is actually based on a real dinosaur from real history, according to
Yeah.
director Colin Trevorrow. Just wants to watch the world burn.
My
the
dyslexia took
Giganotosaurus.
so much control over
don't
the
know about
freaking
that.
name of that dinosaur because it was just Giganotosaurus Rex.
Giganotosaurus
It's not a dinosaur.
Rex. You're like, so is it or is it not a saurus?
It's a pigeon.
It's a pigeon.
It's a
Well, this is
pigeon
Sphinx
filmed
Rex.
really close up.
Do you think they'll ever like remake Jurassic Park, reboot it?
Hell yeah.
I'm just
For
waiting for
sure.
him to finally give up the
Yeah.
ghost because if anyone kicks that horse any longer, it's going to be double dead.
This is what's gonna happen. They're gonna release this as the last one, and then 10 years from then, they're gonna reboot the whole fucking thing from start to finish.
I hate Hollywood
Which is a
sometimes.
night. Which is a night.
Sometimes
it's a
things
nightmare.
should just be left to die,
They
like
should
Casper.
let those things become classics. Stop fucking rebooting them.
Yes.
Yeah. Ryan said, although Jurassic World was pretty fucking awesome, I gotta say. And that was,
Man,
wasn't
I
that
like
reboot?
Jurassic World.
I mean,
Jurassic
yeah,
World was good.
it
I
was
don't
all
think
right,
I don't
but it
think
was
as good as-
unnecessary.
I don't think it was good as Park, but Jurassic World was great.
Yeah.
It was just unnecessary. And that's the problem I'm seeing with them. It's like, yeah, they could be good films and all that kind of stuff, and like the animation is good, and it's like they're updating the dinosaurs to actually have feathers and fucking shit. It's like, yeah, okay, it's a lot more accurate, but it's unnecessary.
I mean, with that logic though, I mean, movies are just unnecessary.
I feel
The whole
like
yes.
point
we
is just to expand on
Yes.
the universe. you
we
know?
need a film that does dinosaurs just as good as Jurassic Park. I mean, obviously, Jurassic Park is right embedded in, if you're born in the 80s or the 90s and you grew up around a lot of shit, it's part of your soul. It's in you, So, like, for them to be
But I
like,
believe that movie stands the test of time. Someone that was born in like late 2000s could watch that and say
Yeah.
it's a good movie.
Hmm.
Even though
I mean,
even though it has bad graphics, it's a solid feature.
I don't know, like it had some bad graphics, but then
Well,
some of it
if you're
still
co- if
stands
you're
up
com-
to
if you're
today.
only if you're comparing it to today's standards. For the time, groundbreaking.
Hmm.
For now,
No, I mean, like, the practical stuff on it was mind blowing.
practical was good. They spent a
visual
lot of money on
effects,
that.
amazing. Yeah.
And then
spent a lot of money
some
on
of the digital stuff is still fucking shocking as well. They
There was some
covered
of
it a lot
Some
by
of it's
doing
really good.
night
Like
scenes.
the T-Rex at the end when the banner drops down, it's like "Ooh," and he fucking roars at the very end. That still holds up. There's the scene with the T-Rex when he's getting Gennaro and the whole fucking little the bathroom breaks down and the T-Rex is standing there. That's all digital and that holds up.
They
Like
did-
there's
they-
parts that do hold up for sure.
What the parts that are also groundbreaking with Jurassic Park is the stuff that they made you use your imagination for, like with the Lost World, right? The Lost World, right? He's up on the fucking high rise, and all you see is the trees moving, and you're like, oh fuck,
Yeah, I love
and
that.
They go into the mobile home thing, and you just hear all the fucking carnage going on around you, and then you see the fucking shit hit the fan. You see the one T-Rex, and then you see the other. No, there's two. It's just brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
It's a natural part of human fear, the fear of the unknown. That's
The
what
fear of the
makes horror.
unknown.
What makes films so good is when you don't see what's
That's
going to
why-
kill.
That's why Jaws was such a success.
Yeah.
But you know what? They were actually trying to show the shark in all those scenes, but they kept malfunctioning. They ended up cutting it out, but it
worked out better for them.
It worked in their favor.
Yeah.
They were like, "Oh, this actually was way more well received than if you
George,
saw the
no
shark
one
coming."
talks about Jaws today. No one talks about it.
Well,
No,
Yeah.
no, I'm joking. That's what I'm saying. That's the point. It's one of the most
Yeah.
iconic horror movies. Signs as well. It's weird, right? Did you watch
That-
Signs in the
that
cinema?
I
clip,
like Signs.
The
I know a lot
first
of people don't
second
like-
the
a lot of
alien
people like
walks
that,
out
but
from
I
behind
like
the
that,
bush.
Ooh,
As a
that got me.
child, that was
As a
my
child,
first.
that got me.
That's my first jump scare I remember. Like that one scarred me for a good 10-15 minutes. I was just like, fuck.
Well,
Had
for
the same
sure,
ending as
it's
Wizard of Oz.
unsettling. It's unsettling, right? Everyone, you know it's coming, right? And they finally zoom in on it, but it's so quick and abrupt, and it's very natural that like it kind of makes you like completely unsettled, and you're like throws you off. They did a really good job
And then
capturing.
10 years later,
Yeah.
flipping the lead actor ends up exactly the same as the aliens in the fucking film. Who would have thunk it?
Right. Okay. He's a Joker.
All right,
Joaquin
Joker.
Phoenix. Oh, right. Okay. I thought you were talking about Joaquin Phoenix.
I love Joaquin Phoenix.
No, the guy who went fucking batshit.
Yeah, he's talking
You're
about
Mel
Mel
Gibson.
Gibson. You won't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you got any more stories, Moose?
I've got one. One more. And it's something that I generally want to start on with and then just kind of go off on a tangent with, as we seem to be nailing at the moment.
All right.
Right. PlayStation fans report digital games becoming unplayable, where
What?
all
don't say that.
all the digital games for the PS3 and the Vita are just coming up with error report signs and saying that the game went out of date almost 50 years ago. So it's a major bug in the system.
It's a bummer.
And this came almost a year after PlayStation announced that they were cancelling the online support for those systems, and then the fan base went, "No, you're fucking not," and they went, "Yeah, fair enough. No, we're fucking not."
They caved in.
Yeah, basically.
That's
Yeah. Look at this. Look at this.
What are some of the
this game-
games? Do we have a list of some of the games?
Chrono Cross, Chrono Trigger.
Oh, that's old as fuck.
Yeah, man. But apparently this game expired on the 31st of December 1969
Yeah,
at
for sure it did.
7:20
Sure it did.
p.m.
That shit that needs an update.
Massively.
Hey,
but yeah,
the whole
as-
reason I missed Woodstock, I was playing Chrono Cross.
the fan base is coming up with theories saying that PlayStation knew that this bug was
Bullshit!
on
dude,
its
no
way, which is why they were originally going to cancel it and start releasing support for this kind of thing. But that's neither here nor there. I want to bridge this into what everyone's thought of digital game streaming is in general, really.
So we're talking about Game Pass and
Game
PlayStation
Pass,
now and-
PlayStation's future Game Pass competitor,
I think
Nvidia Play, or whatever it's called.
I think they made a lot of empty they promised you the world when it first came out. You're gonna have all these games, gonna be amazing, and all you see on PlayStation Game Pass is fucking Banjo Kazooie, fucking Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah.
But no, there's some solid things on Game Pass.
There's some solid games, but it doesn't live up to the hype. It doesn't live up to the hype.
No. And then they're like, well, if you want the new games, now you can get fucking Game Pass Premier and you can pay more money. And then they're like, well, we'll give you like Forza, the new Forza game. You can
They have Forza on there?
FIFA.
They don't have Forza on there. They can't have Forza on there. Isn't that Xbox?
No, yeah, that's Game
Yeah, that's Game Pass.
Okay.
I've got both. I've got the PlayStation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
No,
I mean,
I've got
the basic package of flipping Game Pass, the £7-8 a month one,
Mhm.
whatever it is.
Do you find
Um,
yourself using it to its full capacity where it makes up for the money?
I use it more than I do my PS Plus
Okay. Then that's
by
fair then.
by a nautical mile. Well,
So
I've just,
you're more an Xbox guy than PlayStation.
no, not
Sure.
a chance, not a chance
No?
in hell. But it's easier for
Do you just enjoy the
PC
content
gaming.
more? Oh,
It's
okay.
just easier for PC
Yeah,
gaming.
well, I mean that makes loads of sense. It's Microsoft, yeah.
Yeah.
They've got-
Like
they've
you,
got-
you can spend money on Steam for no one's business. You can do all that kind of stuff, or you can do $7.50 a month, which will cost you less than buying one game a month, and you've got as many games that they have on the platform that you'd like to play.
Do you remember with a PlayStation, waiting for games to go onto platinum so they'd be cheaper?
Yeah,
Do you remember
Yes.
that?
Yeah.
Done that a few, done that a few
20 quid,
times.
20 quid for a platinum game.
or
Done that a few
now-
times.
Players Select, I think, for GameCube.
Yeah, Player
as well.
Select or Greatest Hits.
Yeah,
Greatest Hits
that
would go
was
to $20.
the only problem with it is someone like me who has a wide collection of hard copy consoles and games is the different color cases doesn't
Yeah.
fucking tree in.
They don't look good, man. I feel you on
the
that.
sides,
They don't
fucking uniform, change the
good.
fronts.
No. They're like, hey, your cheap ass waited this long. You're getting it all angles.
I had the platinum Metal Gear Solid edition. That was
Oh,
about-
dude, really quick. So while we're on Metal Gear Solid, my buddy has the original Metal Gear Solid. Do you remember the original PS1 Metal Gear Solid? The
Yeah.
case was white. It just said
Mhm.
Metal Gear in the middle.
Yeah, that was the North American release. In
Yes.
England,
Double
we
case,
got
wasn't it?
the
Double case.
double
um,
case. It's double case.
yeah.
And,
In England and Europe, we had the training VR face
okay.
close-ups thing.
Okay. But my buddy, he went to go get it signed by Hideo Kojima. It was at an event that he was at, and he took that with him, and he showed me the fucking pure white case with Metal Gear in the middle, Metal Gear Solid in the middle, in the shiny red, and Hideo Kojima's signature. It's so amazing. I told him, like, you need to get that framed like fucking immediately. It is gorgeous.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, that is one of the best signatures on a actual product I've ever seen in my life.
Oh,
I mean, I'm
straight
not
up,
like
yeah,
really
that-
big into signatures, but like seeing
That's
that
a dope one.
was amazing. Amazing.
Wow. Hideo
Need to
Kojima.
get David Hayter on that as well.
David would be great.
Ryan says, I don't think I would pay for a game streaming access. I don't play enough to make it worth the cost. I mean,
Yeah,
people are
Which is
different, aren't
fair.
That's fair.
I don't play a lot either, but the fact that it's like £8 a month, where PlayStation is like £10-12 a month, like I'm tempted to.
Yeah,
I'm
that's-
tempted
it's
to
better.
ditch. I'm tempted
Right, okay,
to
so-
ditch PlayStation and only keep Xbox, because if I'm not going to play that many games, I'd rather spend less money.
I think that's because you lean more towards PC as well. Do you know what I mean? So that you've got that. That is you. That's kind of like how you operate. Whereas I feel like the games that are available on PlayStation are of a finer quality. There's so many really, really good games on the.
They have
on the
really
PlayStation.
good
but
games.
I
on
only
PlayStation,
have PS Plus for the free games every month,
Mm.
and they're
Yeah.
wank.
They need to put. They need to put some more.
I don't think they're wank for sure. They have some really good ones on there.
Sometimes every 3 months there's a damn good drop.
I guess fair enough. Yeah, they drop like a fucking great game every 3 months. But other than
Yeah,
that, they're-
the amount of NBA games I have in my library is unreal. I've played 10 minutes of one and went, this
those
isn't for me.
NBA, those NBA
But I
games
keep
that
on
suck
putting them in my
dicks, they haven't
library
been-
every time I
They
see
haven't
one.
been good since fucking NBA Jam.
What is with sports games? They've become laggy as fuck, and people just seem to accept it. I grew
don't
up on
know.
FIFA.
Yeah, I
I
don't
grew
know.
up on FIFA. I bought one every year, and I loved it. And they just keep fucking with it, and they make it more and more complicated, so it fucks up even more. And like now, I can't play FIFA. It makes me angry. I choose not to play it because I don't like the person I've become.
Yeah, I haven't
But,
played a FIFA game in forever, because for that fucking reason, I'm like, This is bullshit. So
I've got about
towards
9 different versions of FIFA games. I fucking hate FIFA. They were just all. I was given a stack of PS3 games, and I just went through them, and I went, "That's a lot of FIFA games." Oh well, in the shelf you go.
right, 10 of the 12 games you got were all FIFA.
Yeah, FIFA 07. They were all the same copy.
Right then, guys, it's now. By the way, we've got rid of Al's game, guys.
Yes.
Al's
No more Al's game.
Goodbye,
We have
Al's
instead.
game. Goodbye.
Yes,
Tomato.
Tomato.
Thusly named
Exacto.
by Ryan Berger, I do believe. I think
We believe.
I think it was. It was a long time ago, 2 weeks ago. So yeah, this
3
is our
weeks ago?
game where we take a look at Rotten Tomatoes game scores, our movie ratings, and we ask you higher or lower. And George is going to go against Moose today. I'm scared. I didn't.
Uh-oh.
Well, I mean, come on! Like the last time you played, you absolutely stole the fucking show.
I almost feel like Alex built that for me, though. Did you build it for me?
And then the flipping
The kaiju one.
the
kaiju one, exactly.
The last time we played, when Alex challenged me, I fucking cleaned up shop by getting like 6 of the even percentages dead on.
But
Nice.
you were looking at your phone, though, so
Fucking fuck. And look, I can't find my pen this week, so
Also,
I'm not going to be writing in the book. So if I get them right this time, fuck you, random person.
So,
I love that the book that you use has a moose on it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Hang on.
Love it. Yeah, that's awesome.
Mostly useful notebook.
That's fucking awesome.
Right, okay, so here we go, guys. Share screen, boff. Hopefully I've made it without any mistakes this week.
All right.
We'll soon find out.
It still says Al's game. This is bullshit.
Oh bollocks! I've got to change that. Sorry. This is tomato. And today we're covering Roman Polanski movies.
Didn't you just say we're not supposed to talk about this guy?
No, I'm sorry. I'm only joking. We're doing Johnny Depp movies to support the guy during his trial.
Fuck for that. I legit had to just Google the fucker because I was just like, I know the name.
Don't
It's
Google
funny.
Polanski,
It's funny that
fuck.
it's funny that you're doing an episode with Johnny Depp as the main character and David's not
David
here.
isn't here.
He's gonna be so mad.
No, because I feel like that. No, yeah, I think he would be angry if he was here.
He's gonna be
Just at
so
some-
pissed. I guarantee you, he's so pissed.
Right. Okay. So we got a comment coming in. It says Ryan says they need to update and make a new NFL Blitz.
Hell
Ryan,
yeah,
that was
they
a long
do.
time ago. That was a long time.
And FIFA
That was
Street.
so much fun though.
Deadpool
They
Zone.
need to bring back those little things that make those games fun.
Right. From Hell is the first movie we're going to go with.
Ooh, I like this film.
I like the
do you-
film. It wasn't well received. I want to think that it got like a 50%
Can I
or something.
54, yeah?
can I make a suggestion for future games?
Yeah.
Seems that this game is basically higher or lower. Can we have an initial one so we can get a base mark?
Well, that's it. This is the.
That's what the first one is. This first one is a base mark.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, From Hell. That's the opium flipping Jack the Ripper one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know, like 70.
70%. So From Hell, Jack the Ripper got 57%. George was closest there. He got it really close. So I'm going to give you an extra point there, George.
Yeah, but
Thank
check that audience score, though.
Yeah.
No, for sure. Like I said when I said I enjoyed this film.
Oh yeah, I
but
love
based on
this film.
Rotten Tomatoes and the way they judge movies.
I like
tomatoes,
this film
not tomato.
Oh, tomatoes.
No, tomatoes. Yeah.
Is it tomatoes?
potatoes.
Tomatoes?
I like this film better than
You're
66%.
mashing,
Like
sticking them in a stew. What are we doing?
potatoes. This film's definitely better than 66%, even on the highest scale.
Oh, for sure. This should be.
Yeah.
if you base this movie based on like just the writing, the story, and everything, and just the actual accuracy of Jack the Ripper, it should be higher.
Yeah,
It just
Bear in
wasn't
mind,
well
they know
received.
they know fuck all about Jack the Ripper.
Yeah,
and you-
they fucked this. They was not promoted well.
2001. Woof.
Next is
Yoga
Yoga
Hosers.
Hoses.
This is unknown to me.
Kevin Smith movie. It
Kevin
was made
Smith.
for teenagers, and it was almost a sequel for Johnny Depp.
It's
'cause
in
he
the
reprised his role.
it's in the realm, isn't it? For
Yeah.
Tusk.
Yeah, and Johnny Depp's daughter is actually in it. Ryan says lower straight away. He's a Kevin Smith fan. He knows.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I do have to agree. I think lower.
I'm going to go with fuck the both of you. I'm going to go higher.
higher.
Can you take me higher?
On the simple fact that you said that it almost got a sequel.
This is the almost sequel. He reprised his role.
Oh, right. Oh, sorry. I thought there was almost a sequel to this.
Well, there's supposed to be a third film, but he never made it.
Moose Jaws.
I'm going to go with higher. Just because I have no idea what the hell this is.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. It is much lower with 24%.
That's fucking disgusting. I'm sorry. I don't think it
Whatever you fucking put up next, higher.
Yeah.
Are you sure about that?
No.
Are you sure?
right when he says that, are you sure?
No.
Are you sure? Because the next movie is Tusk.
Oh, Tusk.
That's evil. Damn it, Alex. That's evil.
I put some real thought into it this week on how this should go.
Yeah.
So
There you go.
Tusk
Very
versus
good.
Yoga Hoses. By the way, I love Tusk.
I
think
love
it's a
Tusk.
great
I'm
film.
going higher just based on I love this film. I'm going higher.
Trying to
Ryan
think.
says higher too.
I'm
have
going
you
to
seen
go
this
higher
before?
because I'm pretty sure that
Bruce, have you seen this movie?
even The Room didn't get 24%.
The Room got 34.
And I enjoy the idea of Tusk better than I do The Room.
So you're saying higher.
Yeah.
Higher across the board. Ryan, I've drawn you into the game, by the way. So you've got your own column.
He's going to draw you in every week, Ryan.
Yeah. So don't
Even
stop
if you're not
talking
here.
shit.
You're fucking cheating, some bitch.
24% higher or lower. It is higher. But not
Higher.
how much? 46%. We all got that one right.
There we
But
go.
the audience score as well. They kind of agree. I love that film. I think Kevin
That's a
Smith.
great film.
I think that the cinematography on that film was really good.
It was
That-
shot really well. I absolutely love the framework in there.
The practical stuff on
great.
it's quite fun as well, in fairness.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Plus, Justin Long's performance is very, dude. It's fucking great, and it has
Very poetic.
fucking John Hurt's in it, right? John Hurt.
Yeah.
Is it John?
Not John Hurt. Fucking wow, balls.
We're not having
Somebody
another
else.
one of these, are we?
Right, so 46%. We're gonna move on, and the next movie is The Corpse Bride.
Oh, higher.
Oh, higher for sure.
Yeah, well higher.
Higher.
Like mid-80s.
No doubt. No doubt.
Higher.
Yeah.
There's a point where you kind of with these ratings you take a landslide and you've got to start coming back up somehow.
Yeah.
Ryan says higher as well, so I'm going to write you in as higher.
Hiya.
Yeah. So undeserved higher. I thought it was terrible.
I don't know. Corpse Bride's all right.
84.
Hey!
I don't think it's horrible, but it's one of the weaker films that Tim Burton had produced.
I think it's well overrated. I thought
I agree. I think it's overrated, but it's not.
Didn't check my
horrible.
phone once, bitch. Fuck
Not
you.
horrible. And then Moose with the creepy face.
No, it's just that the guy in the last game that we played was just like, he's obviously checking his phone, even though I was looking at my fucking book and playing with my pen a lot.
says pen, it means dick.
Ayo.
I just like to roll it around a bit. Yeah, so 84%, we all got that right. Well done, guys. Well done. Next film is Edward Scissorhands.
Oh, I'm going higher, sir.
Yeah.
Going higher. Going
90.
Higher.
for sure. That's got to be like 92, 93% at least.
And next week we're doing Tim Burton's. It's just going to be the same movies in different order.
Are you really doing Tim Burton next week?
Even if he doesn't, that joke is fucking prime.
It's fucking great.
Ryan says lower.
Lower.
Both say higher.
No. It's a cult classic, man.
I haven't watched it since I was a kid,
Lower.
you know. I haven't watched it since I was a kid, so I might have
It's
to
so good.
break
Go
it
back
out.
and watch it.
So Edward Scissorhands, 84% is higher or lower. It's higher.
90.
Take that, Ryan.
And I didn't check my phone, Mitch. Could you imagine, like, the meeting that Burton had to do to the studio? It's like, right, I've got this film.
Look at how accurate
Yeah.
this fucking percentage is, though. It's 90 for the tomato meter,
91.
audience score. This is like one of the first that like they're so fucking close.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if they bring this movie up in the trial? Like, we heard you like knives and wear them on your fingers. But there was actual evidence.
Could you imagine,
that-
like, the
is that how he
the
fingers
meeting?
ladies?
This. I heard you like scissoring girls.
Heard you like scissoring women.
It's like, right, I've got this story idea. Go on then, Tim. Right, it's like a Romeo and Juliet type thing, right? Where an outcast from the side of town falls in love with a beautiful woman inside the town where's cared and loved for. Okay. He's got scissors for hands. There it is.
Scissors hands. There it is.
How do you do the love scenes? Oh, no, you don't do love scenes.
Oh, no.
Athletics. Athletics. No, you can't do athletics because you can't run the scissors.
Don't run with scissors.
Scissor me timbers.
Pirates of the Caribbean, Curse of the Black Pearl, the first movie.
Ooh.
90%.
Yeah, like 95.
I think higher. Yeah, I think higher. Higher for sure.
Ryan, what do you think?
He thinks he's not a fan of Edward Scissorhands.
Well, you don't have to be a fan of Edward Scissorhands. It's a great film.
I mean, everyone has the right to their own opinion. It's not my fault. Yours is wrong.
He just put the love scenes of where his brother Edward Dildo Hands comes in.
That is legitimately a porn spoof.
Yes.
I will have you know it's a thing that exists.
It is a thing that exists for sure. It
These
is.
are not for me, they're for you. It's getting higher across the board for Pirates of the Caribbean. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. It is lower.
Fuck me.
No way.
I know. They didn't like
Even
these
the
movies.
audience score is a surprise to me.
That's a big surprise.
Mm.
Did Edward
Well-
Scissorhands?
I suppose one's far more cult than the other.
Oh, it's true.
Please don't take that out of
This is-
context, internet.
But that's mainstream though. Pirates was a mainstream film.
And it wasn't just Johnny Depp, man. There's some stellar performances.
Yeah,
from a lot of
Orlando
people.
Bloom, right? You got Jeffrey Rush, and then
You got the girl.
what's her face?
Keira Knightley.
You know?
Yeah.
What's her face? You know,
Yeah,
flat
Keira
chest.
Knightley. Yeah, all good stuff.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Keira
damn, well,
Knightley?
80. Didn't see that one coming. Fair enough.
So you all got that one wrong.
Yeah. But did we?
Next one.
Just
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Another
Lower.
one.
Lower.
Lower.
69%. Why not?
69%.
I'm gonna go
Why not?
74.
74.
I thought this movie was really troubling. I really didn't like this.
Oh,
I know
there's
it's
something.
dark. But
It's
it's not that dark.
dark. It's not. It's just dumb.
It's a little dark. It's a little dark.
it,
You
No,
gotta look
yeah,
at the tones,
no.
though. I mean, look how they introduce the chocolate factory when they have the little brigade of people singing, and then they burst on flames. Like
What year did Charlie and the Chocolate Factory come out?
2000 what
2003?
8?
7?
7? Was it before or after Dark Knight?
Ooh, I think it was after. Wasn't it
Because
after?
it definitely felt like he was practicing to be the Joker after he was rumored so heavily to replace fucking Heath Ledger.
How are my teeth?
Got his no. 69%. Nope. Yep.
69% all saying lower. Lower across the board. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. It is higher.
Go fuck yourself. Who voted that higher?
Can we take
Sorry,
the
guys.
average of 83 and 51? Can someone please do that math very quickly?
It's nuts, right?
That's bullshit, dude. That's bullshit. Even on their end.
George's reaction. It's fucking bullshit, man.
It's fucking bullshit.
Obviously, Rotten Tomatoes doesn't like pirates and adventure, but he likes creepy fucking. And the
Pedophiles?
Mandalorian was in that as
It
well.
likes
The Mandalorian
pedophiles?
was all the what?
Rotten Tomato likes pedophiles.
Woo! The average between 83 and 51 is 67.
So you lose.
So I'm calling a spiritual victory.
So we all got that one wrong. Brian was like, "How's that
says, how is that
rated?"
dumpster fire rated that high? Exactly.
Say it, don't
exactly.
spray it, man. Next, moving on is Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
Oh, it has to
The
be
first
higher.
one, right?
It has to
Yeah.
be higher.
Yeah, that's.
Has to be.
Ooh.
I'm going higher.
George is saying,
I'm gonna go dead 80.
My pen's died. So dead 80,
Yeah.
80's not high enough though. Wasn't that last one 81?
84, 83.
Yeah, you gotta go higher.
No, don't. I'm saying lower.
Then lower.
Okay. Never mind.
Because Fantastic
Ryan's
Beasts, even though it was good, the first one was like hated by the flipping general Harry Potter loving community, if I remember
I
right.
love that film. I thought it was really.
I
good.
love that
It's
film.
Oh, it was a fun film, but this was also like the first Harry Potter film where it was like, you know, most of your casual.
Oh, wow.
I mean, like,
74% lower.
That's pretty accurate. All right.
I mean, like, so it was the first film without the actual Harry Potter cast, wasn't it? So all the general Harry Potter fans went to go see it, and they were just like,
But I mean, in
Who
that
the fuck
world,
are these
Jude
people?
Law, Jude fucking Law.
but I mean, in that world, I mean, there's elements out of that cast.
"Oh yeah,
They were-
yeah,
They were expanding on that world.
yeah,
know?
yeah." But by no means, but your general everyday just film watching community go with their kids or whatever like that. I think they were a little
Or
bit shocked by it,
stupid. Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
if memory
Yeah,
serves
I
right.
love- One of the aspects I love about this film is introducing a Muggle to magic, like because obviously Harry
Yeah.
Potter, you don't see the Muggles are kind of like oblivious to what's going on. So seeing that aspect of it
Hermione's
was really good.
parents weren't.
You don't see that shit, do you? You don't see that shit. Right, next, moving on is Blow.
Oh, higher. Way
One of my
higher.
Yeah.
favorite movies of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
87 or
Yeah,
something
I
like
think,
that.
I think across the board, higher. All three of us for sure are going to say higher. No one's saying lower to that.
That's one of my favorite scenes of the movie. How is it? I can't feel my face. Ryan says he never saw it, but he says lower. You need to watch that film, Brian.
What?
It's very, very good.
All right, you let him have lower.
I love
You
that
let him
train
have
of
lower.
thought, Ryan. I love that train of thought. I haven't
Yeah.
seen it, so it must be shit.
Not a sociopath. How dare you think that of me? Blow only got 50.
Fuck me
Wow.
sideways. Well done,
No
Ryan. Well done. Well
Fucking
done.
way.
I take back what I said. A little
Okay,
bit.
Ryan wins
Look
that
at
one,
the
I
audience
guess.
score. The
Yeah.
audience score.
How the
Yeah.
fuck? Are you
I know
serious right now?
that shocked me, and I thought this is going to blow their fucking minds.
That
So I
That
put it
did
in there.
100%.
Well, one day after we finished this, at least technically season 2, and Tomato has come to an end and that kind of thing, I think we should all get together, do a video on all of these fucking films that have shot the fuck out of us, and go through the fucking reviews
Yeah.
and be like,
Maybe-
how the fuck have you come to this? How
Or
have you made
rewatch.
this random number out of your ass?
We can do like a really passive aggressive commentary, audio commentary. See, look at the special effects on that, right?
Look,
Well,
we're not
it's
in
As
that.
that dinosaur is roaring, it looks amazing, Moose. I don't know what you're saying about
Blow is so
CGI in this fucking
iconic
movie.
just in that paraphernalia world, you know?
Mm.
Maybe that was it. Maybe it's the paraphernalia that put them off.
Next,
Public
we've got
Enemy's gonna
Public
be higher.
Enemies.
It's going to be higher.
Higher.
Yeah, it kind of
that's
has to
good.
be. I have no idea where, but it has to be.
I love
higher.
but Don Dillinger, right?
John Dillinger. Yes.
Don Dillinger.
Don Cheadle. Yeah.
Yeah.
John Dillinger. Great film. I really enjoyed it. It's got Kevin. Is it Kevin Costner? Not Kevin Costner.
No, not Kevin Costner.
Kevin Durant.
Christian Bale.
No.
Christian Bale.
Drew Barrymore. What game are we playing here?
I'm trying to work out who the protagonist is. I don't know. Ryan says higher. I like Public Enemies. So
It has to be higher. It has to be. Because the other one was far too low for it not to be.
It is higher with 68%. And yeah, a very good fit. Christian Bale was right. There we go.
You're right.
I was wrong the first time, right the second. Okay, next one. Sweeney Todd.
I'm going
It's
higher.
higher. It's higher than 68.
I'm going higher. I have to go.
I'm gonna go higher than 68, but it's not much higher. I'm gonna go like 70.
71.
Tops.
71.
Actually, I don't know. Oh, because his fucking voice was awful.
Ryan says lower.
The voice doesn't matter, though.
I'm gonna stick with my 70.
The voice
But
doesn't
I
matter,
also
though.
think it's 54.
What?
You don't get two. You don't get two.
No, I'm sticking with my 70. But
How
let it
can
be
you-
known that I also think it's about 54.
Moose. I'm over there. It makes no sense at all.
Oh, you giving him hints now. You're giving him hints.
3. So we've got higher. Ryan says lower. You what? So you changed your mind? You're going lower, Moose?
No, I'm sticking with 70. But just have it known.
It's higher with 86%.
Yeah.
Wow. I remembered that being like
Why is all my
fucking
pencils in it?
hated. That's why I always went like, oh wait, no, it was all like, oh, the singing's fucking bullshit and all that kind of bollocks, and that's why I was like,
Was
it
it
wouldn't
Helena
surprise
Bonham
me if
Carter
it's
that
this
was it?
low. But it was higher. I'll take the point.
So was it Helena Bonham Carter that did that with him?
Well, yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Tim Burton.
4, 5, 6. I think it's my board actually that's fucking playing up because all my pens are running out.
Your board ran out of white. That's how it works, right?
Ooh. Oh, look, none of my pens. Oh, I need to show you the scores then. None of my pens are working. So there's that.
Oh dear.
1, 2, 3. Right, so in last place is Ryan with 5.
Yay, not me.
In
What? Oh,
second
tiebreaker.
place it is Moose with 6, and also in second place is Moose with 6.
What?
Because we don't have a winner yet. We
Wait,
need a tiebreaker.
So in second place is
Hold on,
Moose with
hold on.
six, and also in second place is Moose with 6. How?
George.
What?
You both,
You should have said George. Yeah.
You're not
George,
Moose.
yeah,
You said
yeah,
me
yeah.
twice.
we need.
You said Moose twice.
I am so
my bad.
mediocre. I am
I'm trying
holding
to
both
I'm
of the
trying to
double.
do remedial maths. I'm trying to do remedial maths whilst trying to get whiteboards to work. More, for fucking sake. Okay, so you're both tied at 6, so we need the tiebreaker. So I need you to get within 5 to score the points or the closest. No, actually, hold on. No. What did I say at the beginning of this?
I have
said-
no idea.
I said George gets an extra point because he gets within 5% of the first film, 54%. So the winner
How's
this
that
week.
even fucking compute? I got some that were fucking dead on and they get an extra point.
Well, that was the first one. That's always been a rule. If you get within the thing, you get an extra point. Look, I
didn't get an extra fucking point last week.
Look, I wrote it there. 1 point. Look. There.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
you did.
yeah,
You did.
yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I didn't write any of that.
Yeah.
So, but we can have a look at the tiebreaker.
Let's do the tiebreaker. Anyways,
Do you know-
Double or nothing.
hey,
Double or nothing.
double or nothing, sir.
I want you to get
Oh, God
within
damn it.
5%. Within 5%, if you get the extra point of Alice in Wonderland.
This movie did not do well.
What
First one.
percentage did this film get?
Alice in Wonderland, I think,
Not the first
did,
one. The first one was
57%.
No, because they did Alice in Wonderland and then the bollocks about the Jabberwocky, didn't they?
They did, but it doesn't make the fucking first movie any better.
It was terrible.
So it is definitely the first one.
Fucking awful.
88.
You're saying 88? Wow, that's
Hey, this would not be the first time that what the fuck has happened from this fucking list.
88. Ryan, have you got something in the chat?
Yeah, because it's double or nothing, right? You could come back with a steaming victory here.
Come on, Ryan.
55% from Burger.
All right, I said 57. So
Okay, 57. And see the right in the box at the top there. Look. Yeah.
all right, cool.
Right, 3, 2, 1. It is 51%. Ryan wins.
Ryan wins.
Well done,
it.
Ryan.
Because he had 5. He's double his score. He got 10.
Way to come from fucking nowhere.
But out of you two, George wins. So
Yeah, shocker. You're throwing fucking extra points. Yeah, it's no fucking surprise.
an extra point, which
He
I
wasn't throwing in extra points. He told you from the beginning.
from the beginning. An extra point will be added on. So
Yeah,
that's that.
Yeah.
That's
Hashtag like not sour.
yeah. I'm not a bad
Hashtag
loser.
not sour.
I'm not a bad loser.
But fuck that guy.
Right, we're not gonna have time for memes. We have got about 8 minutes, 10 minutes to get through the quiz.
Okay.
Let's do it.
How do I there. Here it is.
The weekly Quizzical quiz that happens weekly, happening this week and every other. This week, ladies and gentlemen, I have a list of Batman films reviews in front of me. They're public reviews. I came up with this because I watched the Batman completely and utterly legally last night. So
What did you think? What did you think?
That's neither here nor there. 8 minutes, Alex. You said so yourself. But yes, I am not going to tell you which film each one of these reviews come from. I'm going to read you the review, and you two have to guess if you can guess which Batman film it is. Now, these are all either Batman direct films or Batman films that he was in. None of them are animated. There we go. So they're all live action. That helps you guys out a wee bit. Right. The first one is worse than Batman and Robin. I was so psyched, man. The promo material was great. Someone directing to Too Good to Be True. Indeed, the first of many disappointments that marked my early adult life. I hate the world for loving this movie.
What the fuck? Is that a fan reference?
No, that is someone's review. They gave it a 1.
So it's worse than Batman and Robin. So it's got to be older than Batman and Robin. But for that to be like, what?
Hey,
That's
I'm
true. We don't know anything about this person's review. This is a personal review. He could like Batman and Robin, but hate The Dark Knight. We don't fucking know. This is
the promo material was great. An amazing director. Too good to be true.
Too good to be true.
I think it's got to be Dawn of Justice. It's got to be Dawn of Justice.
But it's a Batman film, though, right?
Yeah, the Dawn of Justice counts because Batman's in it.
Bullshit.
So it's not just Batman direct films. It's films where he's in.
Or could be Suicide Squad.
He is in there.
He is in that.
He is in there.
I will give you a clue, and I would say that I forgot that film existed.
Oh, okay, so it's not
that one.
I'm gonna go with Batman Forever then.
That's that was awesome. I love that film. Okay, I'm gonna
go with Batman Forever.
I'm gonna say Dawn of Justice.
That was Batman Begins.
What?
That film was
great. Man.
He thought hold on, stop. The guy who wrote this review thought he thought
Batman and Robin was better.
Batman and Robin, what was it?
Yeah. I will reread the thing because there's a little giveaway in it. So it's worse than Batman and Robin. I was so psyched, man. The promo material was great. Nolan directing, too good to be true. Indeed, first of my many disappointments that marked my early life. I hate the world for loving this movie.
Oh, he
What
did
the
give it
fuck
away.
is
We
going on
fucking
here?
missed it. We missed it, Alex. We missed it.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
just that Nolan thing that I had
We
to
missed
take out.
it.
Because the second I say
Yes.
Nolan, it's
The second he
you
said
know
Nolan,
you have one of
yeah.
three to choose from. It's not
Yeah.
that hard.
Yeah.
Right.
We fucked up. We fucked up.
Our second one,
Okay.
terrible watch. No, sorry, terrible. Watch something else instead of putting up with this terrible portrayal of Batman that casts him as an all-round dick. Treat your family to a good book. In fact, they'll thank you for it. This one is like out there.
That's not what dick.
As an outright dick. I can't think of him being an asshole other than
Batman Begins was not good.
no.
Ryan said.
You're throwing out these like complete incorrect statements all over this podcast there, right?
Batman Begins was all right.
Yeah, it was solid. But
Okay.
I'm a sucker for an origin
All
story.
right, I'm
so-
gonna go with Returns, I guess. I can't I'm just throwing something at the board right now. I don't
Batman
I
being
can't-
a dick.
hang on. This one technically is animated. Just to help. I completely forgot about this one, but it's not a cartoon.
What?
Yes.
It's animated but not a cartoon.
Not as you would usually think of a cartoon where it's drawn and all that thing. It is technically animated, but
Oh, Lego Batman. It's Lego
Yeah.
Batman for sure.
Oh
Yeah.
fuck.
yeah.
Yeah.
Lego.
I love
Oh,
Lego
I will-
Batman.
Yeah, he wins that one for sure. He
Yeah.
wins that one
He,
for sure.
that review
Yeah.
gave the film a 3.
I love that film. I thought it was so silly, but
That's a fun one. It's really fun.
Yeah. Right. In all honesty, this film is unbearable to watch. The pacing is absolutely boring. It's not funny. The characters are stupid. It's extremely cheap in its production. The acting is either bland or annoying. The exposition in some of the worst I've ever seen in a movie, and has a pause every 5 seconds for some stupid forced PSA. In the film, Batman says something funny. Well, here's hoping I'm rid of this one.
That's got to be Batman
Forever.
and Robin. Ooh. No, that's got to be Batman and Robin. It's got to be Batman
Nope.
and Robin.
Nope.
What?
Both wrong.
Oh fuck. Hey, I'll be right back. I have a family thing really quick. I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right, dude.
So it's not Forever, and it's not Batman and Robin. See if we can.
Broaden thy fields.
See, Dawn of Justice. No, Justice League.
Broaden
Just-
harder.
Oh, fuck's sake. Oh. It's not the Batman. It can't be the Batman. That's not.
No.
So it's not Batman and Robin. It's not Batman Forever. It's not Justice League. Oh, it's not the Martha thing, is it?
No.
I'd love to buy the couch to help you reach your financial goal for tickling random people's belly buttons.
Okay.
James Messiah, thank you.
I have no idea what you're on about, but
Right,
cool. If you
yeah,
want to buy my
you-
couch, go for it.
Yeah. That's fine. Hi, James. Thanks for tuning in the show. Okay, so I've guessed like 4 movies and got them wrong. So I think I don't want to pass on this, but I'm kind of struggling a little bit. It's got to be. So there's
Throw some cobwebs on it.
Are you talking about
That was
The,
a nice
the-
squeak.
I don't know what that was. That's probably George.
It's probably
um,
George's side.
It's Adam West, the Batman movie?
Yes.
Yes.
It,
Adam
it
West
was
Batman movie.
it was Batman the movie 66.
Wow, okay. Yeah.
Okay,
Now
sorry,
the,
what I miss?
Okay, so
was-
that one was Batman the movie 66.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that's old as fuck.
And
The anti-shark spray.
with the
yes,
with the,
and
you know,
the bit
Scissor
where
and
I
arrow.
said something funny, which would have gave it away far too quickly, was some days you just can't get rid of a bomb. Well, here's hoping I'm rid of this one.
Yes, that's exactly that episode. Yes,
It was a
That's
film.
yes, that's actual a movie.
Mm.
Yes.
George, I've got to ask you: are you still accepting offers for your couch?
What's up?
I don't know, James. Some guy is watching. He says, "I'd love to buy the couch to help you reach your financial goal for tickling random people's belly buttons."
Oh well, I mean, I don't have a couch up for sale, but I'll definitely tickle your belly button if you want. Let's do it.
Right, moving on.
Right. This film is just so stupid. The script and overacting completely ruins the potential of this film. Not to mention, the entire film looks like they are on LCD.
LCD, not LSD.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go forever.
that's what the
Sure.
fucker wrote. They look like they're on LCD.
Definitely Batman Forever. I'm thinking Jim Carrey. Fucking
Yeah, I'm going forever.
It was.
Yeah.
But the fact that this fucker put LCD instead of LSD.
They were in high definition the whole.
Apparently, all these people look like they're on his telly. Who'd have thought it?
You son of a bitch! How dare you be?
That
clear
was
and concise.
indeed Batman Forever.
It's the car. Chicks dig the car.
Now,
Chicks take the car.
chicks dig the car. This is why Batman works alone. That's Batman and Robin. Right. Not even George Clooney was as bad as the soy bat. Truly difficult to watch. It was like watch a wet cardboard box dressing as a bat, trying to convince you that he's a real boy.
The Batman.
Yeah.
The Batman.
The Batman.
Yeah.
Not even George Clooney was that bad. I thought Patterson nailed it.
Yeah. I'm sorry. You can go fuck yourself. Whoever wrote
Yeah,
that,
straight up. With
Pattinson was way better than George Clooney.
Richard Cranium. Fuck me.
Cranium.
I hate me dyslexic.
Cranium.
Richard Cranium with your 0%. Wow.
Yeah. Oh, Patterson knocked it out of the park. I think. I thought he was awesome.
Oh yeah.
Hell,
George Clooney.
yes.
He did.
I loved him as Batman.
One
Loved
thing
him
I
as
will
Batman.
say, it wasn't as good as I was expecting it to be after the hype. But it definitely wasn't a bad film, and I definitely enjoyed it.
Okay.
Right. This next one is absolute joke, 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 absolute joke.
That's definitely a Dawn of Justice thing. It's got to be. That sounds like a Marvel review.
Yeah. I agree. Tom, you get that one, Alex. You get that one. Damn it.
It's good to a point. That film is good to a point. It is good to a point.
Yeah, the ending.
Yeah.
Best bit.
They squeezed too much into one movie. They started a franchise at the end, the death of Superman.
Yeah.
Who the fuck does that?
Yeah.
Who the fuck goes,
Yeah,
we're going to start at the end?
It's easy. Someone
fucked it up.
trying
They
to catch
fucked
the
their
fuck
shit.
up.
They fucked it up.
They did.
Right. I miss the old Joel Schumacher films. At least the plot made sense and the villains had any real motivation. The only thing that was half good on this was the female side character.
Oh, Batman Returns.
It's either that or it's Dark Knight Rises.
Don't give it to Al.
Dark Knight Rises. Why
The
shoot a
plot
man
made
before
no
he puts
sense.
on the thing?
I don't think
And the
that her
villain-
character was that irrelevant, though. I mean,
But like
whatever.
villains had real motivation in the Schumacher films.
Yeah.
Mr.
did.
Freeze! I need ice. Because wife. What?
Yeah.
What?
Penguin.
Yeah, that was Tim Burton.
Yeah, Tim Burton. But I'm just saying he had a real
Yes, but this
Yeah,
motherfucker's saying the Schumacher films.
Yeah.
Hathaway's Catwoman was garbage, Ryan says. I agree. It wasn't very
Mm.
that is one that movie is probably the worst Batman movie of all time for me.
Yeah,
just
it
didn't
was
make
not
sense.
good.
It was stupid.
It was not good.
Yeah.
Right. This has got to be the worst comic book movie ever. I absolutely hate it. Good thing X-Men brought this franchise back with some dignity.
Go fuck yourself. Whoever said that. Whoever said that, go fuck yourself.
Now, this gives away nothing of the film whatsoever.
No.
I just saw that line and it was like, the what? The X-Men did who and a what now?
The X-Men did what?
Wow,
Oh, because
it
they're
must have been a
Marvel,
good
you
film if
fucking
it saved
shit-box.
this franchise.
That's okay. So I feel like they're talking about the movies in a past tense before X-Men. Because like X-Men saved comic book
Yeah,
movie
okay.
franchises.
Well, mathematically that makes sense.
What movie saved the Batman franchise?
I don't know, X-Men 3? I don't fucking know.
So I'm thinking. I mean, I'm leaning towards Batman Forever or Batman Returns.
I want to say Batman Returns.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think those. Yeah,
Batman Forever
Returns.
was garbage. I liked Jim Carrey and loved Tommy Lee Jones, but that movie was horrible.
Did suck balls.
Yeah.
That was Batman and Robin.
No, Batman and Robin was Mr. Freeze and
Poison Ivy.
Poison Ivy and Bane.
Bane, yeah. Big, strong, dumb Bane.
I've to this day I've
Nino
never
Gusta.
finished watching Batman and Robin. Never. To this day, I haven't finished.
Don't.
You don't have to.
I got to Mr. Freeze, the battle there, and I was kind of like, "This is really." I can't.
Killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age!
The Ice Age! Ah! That's literally what he does.
Yeah.
What throws the dinosaurs? The Ice Age!
The Ice Age!
So what was the answer? Batman and Robin.
Batman and Robin.
Ah.
All right. Too many stunts, too much unnecessary violence, and too much unbelievable scenes. English. Reflects a hunger society on violence and revenge. Other than that, a good movie for raged teenagers that love violent video games.
Really
it's
quick,
definitely
are we
How
gonna get
fucking-
people to review these movies that aren't bitches? So,
I know, right? Just 8% of them are Karens. Karens and Kevins, a fucking lot of them.
The amount of Karens that are reviewing these movies is fucking ridiculous.
Right, this is definitely about the Dark Knight, and how fucking dare you write anything bad about the Dark Knight? It's a fucking great film.
Yeah, that was the night. Yeah. And
Oh, my feelings are showing.
oh no, my feeling. Right. And the last one. What a disaster of a movie. Messy storyline, hours of cliche interrupted by predictable action sequences by characters who take themselves entirely too seriously.
The Dark Knight.
No, I'm gonna say Dawn of Justice again.
That will be Zack Snyder's Justice League.
All right.
I like the Zack Snyder cut. I thought it was.
And I'll get away. I'll take away the edited thing. What a disaster of a movie! Messy storyline, 4 hours of cliche interrupted by predictable action sequences by characters who take themselves entirely too seriously. Did the guy not see The Flash?
Yeah. In fact, it was.
Or Jesse fucking Eisenberg?
Well, the problem is they've only shown Batman and Superman as if they're the only fucking two guys in the Justice League, you know, and I feel like that's just ingenuous.
I'd like to see. I'd love to see them.
Dude, the Flash is way. All right, the Flash, I believe, is way more powerful than both Batman and Superman combined. If you
half
really
of that is true. Half of that is true. He's not more powerful than Superman. That's the whole idea of his character is that he is power.
He is power. If you take
he's nerfed. He is nerfed in film.
If you take into account his ability, You know, he supersedes Batman, Superman. You know,
The one thing that Flash has
Cyborg,
got
everybody.
the Flash, if I'm correct in thinking, can literally rip Superman's heart out. Can vibrate through him.
Yes,
He could,
yes.
but this is also a character who doesn't need to breathe to survive. So what makes you think that he needs a blood supply?
Actually, no. The Flash. Have you seen the Flashpoint paradox?
Mm-hmm.
Reverse Flash actually creates a weaker Superman by changing the timeline.
He doesn't make a weaker Superman. He just makes a Superman who hasn't trained.
Yeah,
He's still as indestructible. He doesn't train to get more indestructible.
There was something on YouTube. Was it YouTube or was it in? I think it was one of the videos.
Well, I'm glad you watched it on YouTube. Thank you.
It was on YouTube. It must be true.
It must be true.
Oh, did you guys hear about Ezra Miller possibly getting fired from Warner Brothers?
Yeah. I've heard the rumors about it since he got arrested, and then 10 days later, there was a video of him dancing it up in fucking Hawaii.
Yeah, if you're gonna be given this gift of like stardom,
job,
and opportunities, and being a working actor, and you're gonna ruin it by being a fucking bellend, you deserve to lose the role. I'm afraid. Right? And I know
this
there
is
are
a complete opposite 180 from you defending Will Smith about an hour ago. No, he deserves a second chance. Oh god. Just because he hits someone doesn't mean he should be ridiculed.
No.
Oh my god, fuck Ezra Miller.
The difference between this and Will Smith is Will Smith's been expelled from the academy for 10 years. Ezra Miller's going to get fired from a job.
Yeah, and you also said stuff about flipping Johnny Depp, saying like he shouldn't have been fucking fired.
Yeah, but if you're going to go punching people, it wasn't just Hawaii. There was Iceland. There's the storming off sets. It's not been a new thing.
Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying you're wrong or anything like that. It's just the hypocrisy. I just couldn't ignore it.
It's only hypocrisy if you're not an actual vilified cunt. Like he has been. Like Kevin Spacey had, before he was outed as a fucking paedophile, was coming close to the line of, do you know what? We're not going to work with this monster anymore. And Ezra Miller has been labelled as the same sort of difficulty.
Just twat. It's ever since he dropped that female fan, wasn't it? It's just gone downhill from him since there.
Yeah. So I think Grant Austin would be a perfect replacement. I think
he's
done it for years.
Grant Austin? Yeah,
the guy from the TV series.
Okay, we'll go with Grant Austin.
Is that his name? Austin? No, what's his name? I've got a night shift. What's his name again?
I mean, you're close. Like, I'll give you a B, a B plus. You're close.
Grant, what's his name? The Flash. Literally IMDb in it for my own fucking. What's his name? The Flash TV series. Here we go. I'm gonna find it for you now. It's Grant Gustin. There you go. I was close.
There we go. If you had just checked the comments, Ryan's already answered it for you.
Oh yeah, Gustin is a coward.
I don't see how he's a coward. I think he's done a really good fucking job as the Flash. It's the story writers that have fucked it over. The same with everything else with the Arrowverse.
Now that Warner Brothers has been bought by Discovery, I think yes, Warner Brothers.
Wow, didn't know that.
Yeah, it's been bought by Discovery. So now we have a new era of Warner Brothers. So now what I think they should do is just draw a line in the sand and be like, right, you're all fucking fired. All of you, fuck off. Right. All right. You've been good. You've been all right. Yeah, you've been great. You did a great job. But you know what? We're going to start from fresh. We're going to start now with a whole new fucking series of films. We're going to do Batman properly. We know what? Fuck it. We're going to make a Martian.
They've already started Batman properly. I'll give the Batman
Paul Dano was fucking awesome. I'm not too hot about the new Joker though. The new Joker. I like my charismatic.
He looked weird. There was definitely a reason why they cut the scene. I think they cut the scene because they just wasn't. I don't think he looked right. More than it didn't fit the story.
I've forgotten the actor's name, but I remember him being a very camp Irish
He was in
guy.
Fantastic Beasts. He was the the Imperial or whatever it's fucking called, the big smoke thing.
No, that was Ezra Miller.
No.
Yeah.
Yes. No. He was in
Yeah.
Fantastic Beasts. I swear he was.
He was. Did you watch the Eternals?
Yes. Yeah. He was.
Yes.
The,
he's the
the knobhead in that.
Yeah. That's him, and he's done a great job in transforming himself. So yeah, that does look good, but I don't want my Joker to be a fucking monster that's deformed. I want my Joker to be clever and camp and fucking chaotic, like we've seen all our fucking lives. Stop changing the role. Do it as we saw it as a fucking kid.
I like Barry Kennigan. That was it.
Yeah.
I like the idea that they actually make him that he is actually fucked up, because Batman would fuck him up. He legitimately would. I mean, the guy is literally violence with knuckle dusters for gloves. His smile would be fucked.
I was watching the Long Halloween animated movies, by the way. They're great. Watch them. And there's a scene where Batman's got some guy. I think it's not Maroney, possibly Maroney. And he's like, "You're not supposed to hurt people." And he's like, "You're wrong." And he's bam, breaks his fucking leg. I was like, "Yes,
you're wrong.
You're wrong." Right, we've run out of time, guys.
We have.
We've gone over, in fact. So I don't know if I'm going
to. It was that last rant that ran it.
George, congratulations on your dick working, bringing another child into the world.
Congratulations, dear.
Is he falling asleep? Are you falling asleep?
He was checking something out.
I was checking some stuff out.
I wasn't falling asleep. I'm just resting my eyes. Okay. If you're watching this on YouTube, please give us a subscribe. If you think your friends will enjoy it, please share it. You suck. I'm going to say this now. I haven't spoken to Tom Bruno, so Tom, forgive me, but you suck is going bye-byes for a little bit. We've got our last interview to be released this week on Friday, and then we have, I think me and Tom are going to record like a farewell thing, because we're going to look at restructuring things so that Thorskin can still be done on its own thing, away from USUC, and USUC
have some rebuilding.
Yeah, so you think of it as an archive, as a library, so USUC can exist, and you can go back and look at these old interviews. While we think about what we're going to do with our time, because there's a lot going on at the moment. Of course, I've got the Shrewsbury Biscuit, Thorskin, and I've got 2 radio shows, a job. I also do lots of media stuff around Shrewsbury. There's lots going on, and I need to concentrate on things that are. I need to kind of weigh up my options a little bit. Ryan says, again? Yes.
Sometimes, man, just freaking like things get too much. Like it's just one of those things. You do 1,003 things, and like sometimes things break.
And I feel like the reason why we don't get the viewers that we get and kind of get the reach that we get is because USUC is a 4-letter word. It doesn't work with SEO. It doesn't work. It's a very generic thing. So we'll work it. We'll keep bringing you Thorskin.
We'll figure something out. We're in the middle of a transitional period where we're changing our upload area and stuff like that. Everything is on the verge of changing. But Wednesday lives, they're going to still be a thing. So that won't change. Just little bits and pieces here and there from behind the scenes are going to be different. So,
absolutely. Yeah. George, tell people about your podcast before we get out of here, and then I'll get us out of here.
If you guys would like to watch some movie reviews, we have a movie review podcast. It's Not Your Everyday Critics. It's me, David, and Manny. You can see us on YouTube at the moment. We haven't expanded, so currently we're still stuck on YouTube. Not Your Everyday Critics. Check us out.
Amazing. Right, let's get out of here, guys. We'll catch you next time. Moose,
we not got a company to thank.
Yes, we do. If you go to usucknetwork.com, you find all of our content, and that's made for us by our good friends at Web Orchard. If you need a website, please check them out, because they will make the perfect website for you. It doesn't matter what you do, whether you do Etsy, whether you do a podcast, a band, whether you sell rubber ducks that are dressed up as characters such as Batman, Flash, or Cyborg. Web Orchard will sort out the perfect website for you. Right, this has been Thorskin Podcast. We love you guys, and we will catch you next week. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.